Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Awesomenauts. I picked the character the last time, so I picked Lone Star, I picked Leon, but from now on I think I'm just going to do random and we'll just see what we get. Hopefully it's something we, have, if we have done it before, hopefully it's still entertaining. If we haven't, alright, well there you go. Froggy G, typical run and gun type of guy, and, I mean, he works pretty darn well. I think I'm gonna go with the, this is tough. I always have trouble figuring out whether I want to spam the splash dash more or what, but I think I'm gonna go with the, we'll just do that. That could work out, I think. We'll just do what we got here for the loadout. Basically, Froggy G is sort of similar to Lone Star in that he's a very, very versatile player. The difference, though, is that while Lone Star is good at defending, and I suppose you could use Froggy G to defend with his stuns, he's basically just a run and gun, in the fray type of character. And I actually like that about him because it means that you have a lot of fun while playing him. The first thing you want to get every single time is the dash, because the dash is just extremely, extremely good. And we're gonna start out with the reduced cooldown, actually a little more, so that way we should be able to spam this like crazy. And hopefully we'll be able to get some good creeping going. The trick with Froggy G is he's really not all that great in the beginning of the game, but once you get a little further into the game, Froggy G really starts becoming a player. And right now I'm getting harassed by this Leon, and it hurts getting harassed by Leon because I know exactly, that would be me in a lot of cases, so. It's almost like, I'm getting harassed by Leon, I wish I just was Leon. And I know how, it's like being on the other side of the fence here, because I feel like such a badass when I'm doing the harassing, but when, I'm getting harassed by a Leon using the exact same methods, it's very disappointing. And I'm probably not going to get that gank or anything, but the point is I got him to run back to base. There's just a little more XP he's not going to be able to get. And I should be able to utilize this to kill some creeps here, maybe. As long as that guy gets out of the way and doesn't kill me. So yeah, I use the splash dash because it makes you temporarily invincible. And I'm going to come up here and heal up. Using the same strategy, basically. And I'm just gonna basically gather solar for now, and we'll see how it goes from there. And this guy must have upgraded bullets, because he's actually out damaging me right now with the Lone Star, and it usually doesn't happen. Froggy G is kind of like water shotguns, usually pretty good, so I'm gonna warp back and see if we can get some more upgrades here. And I guess we'll go with the some more cooldown reduction, because at this point the cooldown of this should be, it's like 4 seconds or something like that, 3 seconds, so I should be able to spam this all match long. And after this I can start opening up some other stuff like whirlwind and some damage upgrades for my weapons. So we'll just take these guys out and see how it works, and hopefully the other team's not just completely out of our league. So. And I'm not really sure what this clunk's gonna be doing. Alright, I feel like I probably shouldn't be this close to him right now, but he doesn't really seem like, this is a bot, it doesn't really seem like he's very good, so I'm just gonna be an asshole and do this for as long as I think I can get away with it. And I'm gonna keep using those stuns, because and I barely got him, but I did. Oh, that was a very clever trap. Leaving a bunch of money there and then trying to lure me in. He almost got me too, so I'll give him mad props. I'll have to remember that one. So anyway, I guess I'll go with the stun duration, and then after that I will start leveling up the whirlwind and my blaster damage, because I feel like that's at that point, that's when I really have to start working on that. And as you can see, harassing with Froggy G, not that difficult of a premise, because you can just stun people all over the place and get them very aggravated, which is something that I will employ for the rest of this match, just whether we win or lose, you know. And since this is like, you know, this is coming up like every 3 seconds now, being able to spam the splash dash, pretty valuable. And he's actually going to rush the tower here, which is not really the best idea. Oh boy. Clunk almost picked me off there with his ability. Let's head back down, see what we can do. Too simple. It's nice for playing against, like, there's a couple of bots in the game. Makes it very easy. When I say it's nice, I don't really mean it's super fun. It makes it very, very easy, I guess is all I meant by it. Sometimes I wish there was a little more challenge involved, but we'll go with the tornado. So now you'll be able to see Froggy G's other move. And it basically looks like that. You kind of Tasmanian Devil into a whirlwind and do a lot of damage, but it's actually a really good follow-up move after you stun them with the splash dash. So you go like this, and then you can get them for big damage with the tornado, especially once you level it up. And I'm not doing much damage to this guy at all. He must be like upgraded right now. So I'm gonna try to get away because he's doing mad damage. I don't know how he's as upgraded as he is, but I'm out of here. And we're gonna go with the we're not going to upgrade anything yet. I'm going to go with blaster damage or something similar to that in a bit, but for now I'm just going to keep creeping. And you know, that's exactly what I'm talking about, just getting big damage in on this guy. And just being able to spam that is just so... And he killed himself there, but what can you do? And this guy's trying to get away, I think. I don't know what happened to him. But what can you do? I don't see him, so gonna have to let it go for now.
An ally has been killed. Your turret is under attack.
And wow, that turret just completely decimated me extremely fast, much faster than I'm used to. So, you know, you heal up here, and I guess I can go back briefly to get another upgrade. And we'll go with... I guess we'll go with increased damage of shots. Give my blaster, make it a little more relevant, because it doesn't really do much damage at all right now, which makes you feel very underpowered. We're just going to keep using this. Let's see what we can do with it. And that Leon is trying to get the better of me here, but I actually think Froggy G is usually a fairly good match for a Leon, so if they decide to come at me again, I might stand my ground. And man, those you know, those bouncers are very, very annoying where they are. And I don't... I'm gonna just move away and grab some health here. I'm feeling a little vulnerable right now. Definitely a little fragile. And I'd rather not stay in the line of fire for too long here. At least until I manage to level up a little bit more. Wow, I just got a little bit of a lag spike there. Probably not my best move there. And yeah, I did not have the survivability to get out of that. See, I have kind of a mentality that's very Leonish when it comes to playing this game in general, and sometimes it gets the best of me, like right there, because usually, you know, if I was Leon, I'd have a much better chance of stealthing away, so my engagement strategy isn't always the best for my own survivability, at least the way the game is going right now. So we'll just pick up another upgrade. I think we're going to go with the, we'll go with another damage of shots, because I'm still feeling very underpowered. I'm not really sure why. Maybe Froggy G just like his, you know, maybe his gun just really isn't all that great. You'd think it would be a little stronger since it does, like, you know, it only hits like right in front of where you are. Yeah, so I don't like this stat at all. There's 3 guys there on the same team, and I don't like the fact they're about to lose his turret, so I'm gonna try to defend it here. Wow.
You have been killed.
Alright, let's regroup. Hopefully we can make something happen here. Oh yeah. This has been a little slower leveling than I am used to, I guess. Oh man, there's the kill right there. And I gotta learn to use my map a little better, because like if I had seen that guy like just right off screen, I wouldn't have ran across. But I didn't think there was anyone near me at all.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a resolution here to be done with the scrubbery and stop dying every time I try to go for a kill. So we're actually going to do good. For the rest of the match, we are going to do good. That's the plan. We're actually going to be, you know, successful players. So we're going to go with another stun duration here. And I suppose if I level up again, I think I'll probably go with the like some extra health, because at this point I feel so damn fragile. Oh, almost had him. He just barely got away there. It's very disappointing. My strategy seems to be okay, like, you know, in that I tend to get them down fairly low and do a fair amount of damage to them, but I'm never quite there. I never quite get it all the way and actually get a kill. It's been very disappointing. And I mean, I want to push this tower, but I'm not really sure the best way to do so with Froggy G here, because he seems very fragile, and I do not want to get him killed way too early here. So, like, I've already died enough times. I don't want to commit to a tower push and then, yeah. Oh, really? Kill steal right there. It's disappointing. Alright, so we're gonna actually try to get it. We have to get a tower, at least one here, because otherwise they're going to it's just going to be a very disappointing tower advantage that they're going to have on us. So I need to heal up a little more, but so I'm going to try to jump into their jungle and see if I can find anything, but after this we're going to have to take a tower or something. Alright, so this is a good chance to really do some damage here. Because as long as we got droids, to be able to push this tower, and we got it. I can't believe we got that. I'm probably going to die here, but totally worth it, because now we'll have bots before they do, and that could change the entire dynamic of the game. And I have a good amount of solar to spend, which will allow me to upgrade again. So I'm finally going to get some health upgrades here, because I desperately need them. I'm taking way too much damage way too fast. And now I should be a little more of a tank, which will give me a good chance at actually doing some effective damage. Plus, you know, I'll probably start upgrading like some other damages, maybe, and just try to make myself in the end game extremely difficult to kill and extremely difficult to beat. Because Froggy G I feel like maybe I would have been a little more successful in this game had I had a little more survivability, because I really didn't. I mean, this game's not over, obviously, but it's just disappointing to me that, you know, I wasn't playing at what I dictated to be my best. Because honestly, I could have played a little better. And wow, that guy did a lot of damage. That's disappointing. Considering they just took the tower. They already had a super bot. That was pretty quick. All right, so back to the jungle. Get a little more health. Not too shabby. Might just check out their jungle as well. But at this point, I'm pretty much just pushing. Like, I'm just kind of hoping that they don't push into our base faster than we push into theirs at this point, because that's what this game's probably going to hinge on. Not a good idea. That was a good idea, though. Running to the turret. Because, yeah, Froggy G in the late game is actually a fairly good matchup for Leon. I mean, I prefer Leon to any character in the game, pretty much, in the late game, except for maybe Clunk, although I'm not as good at him. I've seen people play much better late game Clunks than I can play late game Leons. But overall, if I had to pick, you know, one-on-one in an average fight, I tend to see Froggy G come out of it better. Oh god. That was just horrible timing. Horrible timing. I just happened to jump down right as the guy was, like, charging up his explosion. And that could, like, seriously hurt us here, because we're running pretty close to the end of this match, and I'm not liking it. I mean, they're pushing pretty far into the base here. I'm going to have to actually do some defense, and I don't like that at all, because we were actually pushing a little bit, and I felt like we had the advantage, and now it feels like we're actually going to lose, so I'm gonna have to do something about that, I think. We're gonna go with Viridian Eel cartridges. Will actually let me shoot through creeps, so you can hit more than one target at a time, which should be pretty effective. And I'm just going to make a run here and see if we can take who we can take out. I'm just gonna be a complete asshole to Clunk. With my, oh man, he got away pretty well there, huh? Oh, but not quite. And I got him finally. As you can see, in the late game, you can do a lot of cool things with Froggy G to make him more effective. And I know my turret's under attack, but I need to make a push here, or oh, perfect. All right, Lone Star's been holding down the fort since I left. There we go, perfect. We are in the enemy base, which gives us definitely a huge advantage. So I'm actually going to warp back and try to defend our last turret there. And try to just knock the enemy out, because hopefully if we can do that, it's pretty much done. And I'll take movement speed so I can get there a little quicker. Alright, so we basically got this one under wraps here. And I can jump higher and move faster now, so I should be able to get back in position fairly fast. And I'll just stick with my creeps for now, because I don't want to do anything I might regret, like run in too soon. And yeah, that Leon is trying to... Oh god. I fall for that every time. See, I can never actually pull off those attacks with Clunk's Explode. I feel like I miss quite a lot, but I tend to get hit by Clunk's Explode way too often. What can you do? This isn't my best play, but I'm not really that used to this character, so I feel like I don't feel too bad about it. I feel like regardless of my stats at the end of this game, I have contributed positively. To the team's effort. I feel like I've been in position, or tried to be in position most of the time, and it's just been a good effort all around. I've gotten a few kills, and even more importantly than the kills, like at the beginning of the game when I wasn't strong enough to get the kills. Wow, 100 damage? Holy crap, that must have been like a critical. 100 damage. I've never seen anything take away 100 damage. Not even a clunk. Alright, so I'm just gonna use this back path to get to the base fast. And just to try to do a chunk damage with my hurricane. And I'm just gonna try to take out this like as quickly as possible. Kind of like a sneak attack. And now they're coming in on me, so I'm gonna run. I'd rather not die and have to run all the way back yet, so I'm gonna run out here. I can almost jump all the way up to their jungle right there, which is pretty cool. And now that they have retreated, I'll let Clunk blow himself up. And I will rush in to try to get the final damage here. And it's gonna be over. I think I'm gonna be able to take it down. I got it. Woo. Yeah, so a little sloppy. Definitely not my best play, but you know, I'll take it. Even though I went 3 for 5, which isn't really a very good ratio at all. I feel like my methods definitely helped my team to victory. I managed to push powers at the right time. I managed to get a few key kills, I think, on Clunk. So, I'm not too unsatisfied. I feel like it was a good decision. So anyway, this has been a very long video because that was a very long match. So I'm going to wrap it up right here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back later with some more random Awesomenauts play, and it should be a fun time. So thanks for watching.